For those that don't know, this is Bijay Shahi from Nepal, the Memory King. I've talked about him a lot on my YouTube channels, and I'm in Nepal, and he wanted to meet me. I asked him for an interview, and here he is. So we're going to talk to him, test him, and see what he's about, try to understand him a little more, and see what his skills are like. So thank you.
Thank you, sir.
First of all, how old are you?
I am 20 years old.
20 years old. And where are you from?
I am from Kalikut.
Okay, this is the west of Nepal.
Very poor. I was born very poor into a poor part of Nepal.
Poor small village.
Yeah.
Okay. And when did you start to memorize? Or when did you realize you had good memory?
Excuse me. I want to explain about this. Everything is based on divine power.
Okay.
God is Kalika, David. He got this power.
So you're saying he was born with this power?
That's divine power.
A divine power.
Divine power. God is.
In technique.
Okay.
In technique.
Okay.
So me, no divine power?
No,
Because I was not born with it.
he has been selected out of 2.8 billion people of the earth.
Yeah.
By the goddess. I didn't get, he didn't get. So this is God gift. So, first of all, this Nepal is the place of God and goddess.
You can start seeing that I'm a bit annoyed by this. This is not what I want to hear. Anyways, I'm going to skip a bit here because we're here to look at BJ, not his sidekick. When did you realize?
But 2 years. 2 years. 2 years.
2 years old.
It can takes about 20 minutes for me to read the books.
Okay.
And 130 minutes to memorize the books.
Years old.
2 years.
2 years. Okay. In Nepalese.
Nepalese.
Only Nepalese. Yeah. Okay.
The divine power. I have practiced very hard, right? And invented a technique and also divine power.
Okay. So you mix the two together. Divine power and technique.
Actually, and I meditate long time. I study 18 hours per day.
Okay.
अनि कति दिन गरेको पद्मासन
1 महिना 14 दिन.
Okay, he did Padmasana. Padmasana.
Yoga.
Yeah.
Padmasana.
No, it's
One
Padmasana. Very difficult asana. It's called Padmasana.
Okay.
This is the asana of God and goddess.
Okay.
Yes.
1 महिना 14 दिनसम्म.
It's very
1
difficult.
month, 1 month, 15 days,
14 days.
14 days continually did. Up to 6 days, he understand. Otherwise,
1.5 months.
1.5 months. It's impossible. That is why he got the gift of a God.
Would you like
Blessing
to
of
try
God.
same asana?
No, I can't do that. I don't bend that way.
Okay.
Okay. So this is a book that I just read. It just came out in English.
Yeah.
So how does this work? I give it to you,
Yeah. Again.
and then what? You
It
look at the
can
book.
take about 20 minutes. Read the book, right?
Okay.
To memorize 130 to memorize the book. To read,
Well, that means, within 20 minutes, he will read and he will read on this book.
Yeah.
Then he memorized 1 hour. I think
1.5 hours.
1.5 hours.
You will memorize
He
that.
memorized the whole book.
Okay.
And later on, then you can ask after.
Chair.
Thank you.
Chair.
Cheer there was.
So
I don't want to take a whole hour. or 20 minutes. So maybe I could choose.
20 minutes for
5
the read of book.
The whole book.
Whole book.
Okay.
Whole book.
Why don't we start with just one page?
One fish.
Just one page. I choose one page.
One page.
One page or one paragraph, I think.
One page. The 25 minutes memorize. One page. Okay.
No. One page as fast as you can do it.
One face. Okay.
Yeah, just to save time. Is that okay? One page.
Okay. One page.
Okay. This is simple. Simple
That's
survey.
okay. We start simple.
Simple survey.
That's okay. It's still very impressive. For me, if I look at one page, it takes me maybe an hour.
One fish. Shuruma, you can check my whole body.
Whole body. Check
Take
out.
my photo. Take my mobile.
Put your mobile there.
I have.
Take your jacket off.
Go put. There. Because nobody should doubt.
I agree.
Check it. Quiet everything.
In your pockets, nothing?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Okay, back side.
Backside.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, okay.
Okay.
Okay, sit here.
So then the one page is very good. Okay.
Just one page.
Sample.
Okay, so this page 269 here.
Action. Wait. मलाई एकछिन है.
Oh.
So what is he doing?
यता
Then तपाईँ
There is a divine process.
Okay.
Divine process.
Divine process and Kali Mata.
Okay.
Goddess Kali.
No magic.
Okay.
Kali Mata action. यो लड्दा हुन्छ यो बाहिर हाल्नुहोस् अब यो पर्दैन
आफ्नो नजाऊ
मजा बाहिर
That's okay. That's not gonna give you an
बाहिर
answer.
बाहिर
He's never seen this book before. It's just printed. I'm choosing a random page, honestly. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
This page, pretty good. Yeah.
एक पेज मात्र. You look tiny.
को 268
Sure. Yeah, you could
like
do this.
269
Yeah, this one, 269.
with a bottle एकछिन है with a bottle in his hands when he felt the mountain shift underneath him the water
So now he's reading the page. I didn't expect him to do this. I was expecting him to do his crazy screaming that he does, the talking in tongues, but maybe this is part of the technique method, but he's reading the words on the page. And you can notice that he's not saying the words perfectly, but he's basically just reading it once through. There's no repeat or review, and it's in a language that he doesn't really know. So this is impressive if this is going to work.
Open door after rolling about 100 feet the retent caught on a bolter surmounting the second step according to iron monza account of
Okay.
यो भनेको टेक्निक हो भन्नु न यो चाहिँ टेक्निक भन्नु न अर्को चाहिँ डिभाइन पावरमा चाहिँ पिटिटी हुन्छ यो चाहिँ टेक्निक हो भन्नु त
कसो टेक्निक
यो चाहिँ टेक्निकको माध्यमबाट गए एक पेज मात्र टेक्निक
Technique. One face.
This is only
Also,
technique.
English is
But whole book
harder.
is different.
अब बुक चाहिँ गुटुटु हुन्छ
To give this book, his pronunciation, divine power is different.
Okay.
So this is the only technique.
Got it. Okay.
Otherwise, if he read through divine power,
It's faster.
या
different.
टेक्निक
Different.
फर्मुला
So this is the formula.
अब लेख्ने
This whole book, you will finish within 20 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. Let's start with this. Can I see the phone?
Phone?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you turn it on?
नो चार्ज
It's off. It's off. Yeah. Okay. Just so that you're not recording.
यो पनि
Then it told me.
यस
Okay. So now.
चेकिङ
No. I did it again. Yeah. Pockets. Yeah. Nothing. Yeah. Okay.
अब
So now what?
मेमोराइज 30 minutes
Here's,
Yes.
so you go over it in your head.
over here.
So now is where he's, I guess, going through his information, consolidating it, speaking in tongues, whatever this is, to communicate with his God. I don't know. This religious stuff really doesn't sit straight with me. But again, I'll address that later. But this is what he's doing. I'm being as respectful as possible just to let him do his thing. And just to remind you, no one else has seen the page that I showed him. So, if the guys on the side were trying to relay information through blinking or gestures or whatever, it would have been impossible. Nobody had this book. Nobody knew the page or saw the page other than him and I guess myself.
You piece of paper? Yeah, I don't have any, but I will inspect whatever they.
One page.
Take one page out. This is from a notebook. Listen, I've never seen this book. This page is blank. There's no markings on it. So how much time do you need now?
After 30,
It's 30 minutes.
Whole 30 minutes, not now.
Okay.
Beginning to end, 30.
Why do you have to write it down? Why on paper? Why can't you say it? Why can't you say it?
Divine power and rule and regulation.
But if you know it,
No permit. Not permit by the divine. You should sit down here and write. Not
can you type it on a phone?
He will write down here in
But
this page, whole page.
can you type it?
Type गर्न सक्छु.
Type on the phone.
I want
No.
Can you write it on the wall?
No.
Can you?
Do in front of you. He will do in front of you. Not on the table, not. You sit down and write down.
So yeah, I'm being a bit obnoxious here. But what bothers me is in all his demonstrations, he's writing out the answer on paper. Why? Why can't, if you know it, you know it. So say it. You can, paint it with a brush on the wall. You could type it in a text message to someone. You could say it out loud. So why does it have to be written? And his answer, I forget if it's here or later, is basically, this is the way that the God is giving him the information. That's it. Okay.
किताब boxes na. Give one book.
Down?
That's fine. You can use this. He's going to write on the back of this. Again, this has no correlation to the book that I.
With a bottle.
Whoa. Hold on.
Okay, with a bottle in which and when is filled, the mountain chief underneath him, the wild rock propping of the downhill tide of the tent of washing, clarifying the tent reed looks some. It is the Astra can wheel down the mountain for the second time. What they what the reed in first in hall and it is through an oxygen bottle spread outdoor upon the routing about 100 feet. the retained push on brother height could hear a bottle yelping the exploding as the pink spunks down the north face extra himself out his wash bound off and who she brushed again but not surely heard this painful back of the field found another tent managed himself up to a fresh bottle of oxygen around 8 milli the wind feet of any begins to know by 3 p.m. it was distinct to 50 minutes for hours extra could hear by Olupi 10 repeat lords or healthy down the mountain ye keeping safe you are radio with his clan dynamic sharp to see how making out the everyone ability now dear over down even moving came he was told had been the last person to meet that from the north side the said they have been a thought board it but pumping they would do it yet be need other terms struggle to come extra people morning in crying and in English Russia China Hindi and the sharp one woman and particular ranking historically they show in way it is done short though I am going to slicing the woman quite extra cooked out city light tissue each way for a manage it is go all over again around 4 p.m. as his first direct in each stage Fatogam Jane in Megapolis officer from the UK to meet about the possibility fly run out of oxygen and he is the recent he had from first be back see after the surmounting to end step appending to econom it is the Mozer account of sir.
Very nice.
Thank you,
Very
sir.
nice.
Thank you, sir.
So, wow. Let's talk a little bit. Can I see that? Am I allowed to look?
Yes, sir.
Can I keep? As a souvenir.
Divine power.
I put it on the wall. Now, close the book, and then here it is, right?
Yes.
On the other hand, it's a long time.
Divine power, huge rule.
But not very practical.
Delay permission.
Because for me, I think I could do the same thing, maybe faster, with just techniques, no divine power. You understand?
Book my divine power. Books. Your technique.
Yeah.
This is technique, divine power. It will give
divine power.
But then I don't need. So here's the difference.
Book you can read.
No offense. I am an atheist. You know what that means? I don't believe in God. No God. Me.
Oh.
So when I see you do that, I don't understand. You know? It doesn't make sense to me.
Sir, I have very practice.
Yeah.
Practice very hard, sir.
Now, calm down. So you wrote maybe up to here, right? And then you stopped and you said, is that to help you remember?
Remember.
What you miss?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay. And then.
And technique.
Yeah, with the technique. But the divine power brings you the rest. And then you remember it and you write it all down. Okay. Got it. So, can you...
Sir, I want your help to prove to the old about my skills, sir.
Yeah, I make this video to make it as people can decide.
Yeah.
I know that there was a moment where I was not allowed to look, but there's nothing else in this room. So, and there's no way he would have accessed this book before. So, you guys make the call. I'm convinced that it's a mixture of what I do and some inner belief that he has this power, which I do too, but not divine. Let me ask you, do you only do books? Only books? Memory? Can you do numbers?
Yes,
Cards.
सब ओल्ड
all.
So,
एकछिन एकछिन पाउनु भन्नु त अब एकछिन माइन्ड फ्रेस पर्छ मैले गर्नु भन्नु तास
can you do cards?
तास गर्ने
But let me ask you, what page was the number?
269
269. Okay. What was the last word?
अफ
Yeah. The first word?
विथ
Okay. Can you say the first word of the third paragraph?
त्यो चाहिँ फेरि भुटुटु गर्नुपर्छ ओभर फेरि
You have to go through it all over. Okay.
Recollect.
Now, can you wrote it down, but can you say it? Say it.
मुखले
Yeah.
मुखले भन्दै रे
The first two sentences.
लेख्ने राइटिङ
Why?
because this is divine power and need to follow what God said. Really.
But if he tells you to write,
Right.
can't you say as you write?
Say divine power, but divine power not follow.
It's not allowed.
Not allowed.
Interesting. Okay.
यो तास हजुर के अरे हजुर यु तास रिट के भन्छु नि के अरे उहाँले तास सक्नुहुन्छ क्या उहाँले के भन्नु
What did you say?
You are going to
उहाँ हजुरले तास मेमोराइज गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ भनेको क्या भन्नु
do you know memorize of playing card?
Me. Yeah. Yeah.
यु एकछिन है यु लुक के अरे द युट्युब च्यानल सो
Yeah. Oh, you see. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the memory competition,
ओ या
we do this very fast.
See.
This is also demo. Come
No,
on.
ओ या
I mean, they've seen it. I can do it for you, but can you do this the same but with cards?
फरक डिफरेन्ट
You cannot do it. No. No.
न
But
के भन्नु
why?
उहाँले के भन्नुभयो
Because if you can read English.
यो
No, hold on. If you can read English, you can read Chinese, Nepalese, and memorize the book.
या
So why not a card, a number, and a suit?
नो चाइनिज एस
It's the same. Chinese is very hard. Chinese doesn't make sense. It's another language. This is like another language.
Yes, he can read. The 5, 6, 7 भन्ने त्यो त याद गर्न सक्छ नि त
Chinese भाषा
दुईपटक अहिले जस्तो नगर
कार्डमा किन नसक्ने भने
दुईपटक नगर मैले होइन
हाँ?
अहिले गर्नु र चाइनिज
हाँ?
चाइनिज
नाही चाइनिज गर्ने भने
Chinese गर्ने भने
Can you do Arabic?
होइन
Arabic?
के भन्नु
German?
जर्मन
French.
फ्रान्स
Russian. No?
You could not your pronunciations
No, I think.
But you memorize what you see. Yeah?
Memorize.
The symbols.
yes
These are letters, words.
oh yes
In Chinese, maybe you don't understand, but you see the symbols. You memorize those. You can't do that?
हेरेर याद गर्न सकिन्छ चाइनिजहरु जर्मनहरु यस्तो
त्यो प्र्याक्टिस नट मैले प्र्याक्टिस
So only Nepalese, English.
नेपाली इङ्ग्लिस
Okay. And can you try? Try to memorize. Try. 6 cards.
मैले यसमा गरेको छ छैन भन्नु न यो क्या प्र्याक्टिस
He never practiced before.
I know, he's never practiced
यो
this
एकछिन
before.
बन्द गर्नु अनि गरौँ न यो थाहा भएन क्लोज अनि गरौँ थाहा भएन भन्नु न क्लोज गरौँ अनि त्यसै गरौँ भन्नु
Then ठिकै छ यो practice will
I think you misunderstand because
म यो गर्दा
I don't want to embarrass you. This is to show people that you're human. That is good. People believe you more, I think, if they know that you can't memorize everything. So I want to know, I believe you have a power. I think that's incredible. But I want to see how it translates to other things. Numbers, cards, pictures. Is it good? Is it bad? Do you understand? No.
नट एलाउड डिभाइन पावर
So, okay. Okay. But then,
That's why he couldn't understand whatever you are telling.
Yeah.
Just once teach you him, then he will try.
Okay.
First teach him how to do this.
Okay. I will. One more thing. Numbers. Can you do numbers?
1, 2, 3, 4.
How big?
Yeah.
Big one?
1,000, 2,000, कति
So if I write, can I write? Yeah.
के लेख्ने फेरि
नम्बर लेखेको छु लामो लामो नम्बर लेखेको छु 20-25 वटा 30 वटा लामो छ नम्बर
Can you memorize that?
एकछिन वेट म फेरि 30 minutes मेमोराइज
But this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 numbers.
one word same 30 minutes memorize वा 100 words
100
same
Same
time
Same.
Okay.
same time
Okay. So, how is that useful in real life?
के काम छ अरे यस्तो गरे
If someone gives you a phone number, call me. Says, oh, my number 977, blah, blah, blah.
इक्जाममा
You
इजी
take 30 minutes? That's too long. You understand?
घरदेखि नै पढेर जाने अनि इक्जाममा चाहिँ लेख्ने भन्नु न
अनि एक्चुअली इन फ्याक्ट his lesson is teaching is very good in the examination. Who is
You have a lot of
examination?
big books.
Yeah, the book. You can within how many pages here?
Yeah, 300, 400, yeah.
400 something. You can do how many minutes?
15
Within 15 minutes, you will buy out this book. So it is easy for examinations.
इक्जाममा चाहिँ इजी हुन्छ
Exam or also easy for the scientists of NASA.
Okay.
To assemble all the formula.
Sure, big manuals, yeah.
That is basically 100% based on, if he reads book, 100% based on divine power.
Okay.
The
Okay.
technique is same for big one or smaller one.
Okay.
He can read this whole book in 20 minutes.
As fast as you did one page.
This whole book in 20 minutes. And it will take 1.5 hours to memorize. Then you can ask him anything from this book, he can
Right,
answer.
right.
You will put here.
Yeah.
Storage.
Very good. Okay.
Formula is
Like,
same. Formula or practice is same.
Yeah. Okay.
It takes a few time for 1-2 number or 1-2 books.
Yeah.
But he can do it in certain kind of.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. Can I do this? Can you teach me how to do that?
के भन्नु
no.
Same as you.
यो कसरी हुन्छ
Not now, but if I was your student. If I was your student.
No,
Can you
without
teach me?
permission of the goddess, he cannot.
Till God is
He cannot teach you all the divine theory.
उसलाई मन परेन
मन परेन
दैवीय शक्ति
Huh?
दैवीय शक्ति भने उसलाई मन परेन
आई है आई हेभ प्र्याक्टिस
Yeah.
भेरी हार्ड
Me too.
है
Yeah.
एन्ड अल्सो डिभाइन पावर
Yeah.
एन्ड अल्सो डिभाइन पावर आई मेडिटेट लङ टाइम
Okay.
1 month 14 days non-stop
Wow. Okay.
I study 18 hours per day
Yeah.
per day right? Finally I found the technique
Yeah.
and this can also be taught to others
The technique. Yeah.
if they follow
That's what I teach. I teach technique as well.
if they follow
What's the technique?
technique हो रे
कसरी
technique four step
4 steps.
4 steps first step padmasana first step
Okay.
second step reading
3 hours.
reading
Yeah.
second step third step writing
Yeah.
3 step are convert be 4 step ma formula and technique
Yeah.
and perfect 1 minute 1 minute 300 words memorize you.
Got it. Okay. So my technique, if I were to do this, 269. I use a memory palace. You know memory palace? Do you know? I think of a house or office, a building, place, and I imagine pictures for each word.
Or to picture convert.
Yeah. And then I put it in the memory palace. So, with a bottle in his hands. I think of a bottle in his hands in my bedroom, in my house, in my bed. Right? And then when he felt the mountain, so I think of feeling the mountain, but I put it in my bathroom. So when I remember, I go to my bedroom, the bottle, I go to my bathroom, I feel the mountain. Is that the technique you use?
No, picture no. Different.
This is different technique.
Different technique. Or to convert to picture no.
Okay. So why don't you, a lot of people have questions. How do you do it? You say formula, but then you don't say the formula. So people question. They say, what is the formula? You're cheating.
Formula
If
I tell everyone my formula. I say it's easy
Formula
because you have to practice.
You will teach formula. Now he thought how many
25.
25 people already
Students.
25 student 26 formula.
Okay.
भए पनि मन्त्र भए पनि सिकाउन सकिन्छ भन्दिन न.
The formulas come from divine power, or you make them. They come to you from.
Divine power only one me.
You were special.
सिकाउँदाखेरि चाहिँ अब फर्मुला.
So your student, she has no divine power.
Divine power no.
Only technique.
Technique.
Technique. Formula. Yes.
टेक्निकले उहाँले 1 मिनेटमा लगभग 100-200 वर्ड सक्नुहुन्छ भन्दिन न.
So me, no divine power.
200 word within
1 minute.
1 minute.
Can I test her?
The student.
Can I test her?
ए उहाँ गइसक्नु भयो.
Because I practice words in 1 minute. 15 years, almost. 1 minute, me.
I practiced 2 years.
Yeah. So I practice a lot. My best is in 1 minute I can do maybe let's see, maybe 60, 70 words.
1 minute.
Yeah. The best in the world, the memory champion, world memory champion, maybe can do 80. That's the best. And you say you could do 200, 300? In 1 minute, how many?
1 minute त्यस्तै 150.
150. That's amazing. That's double the best. And nobody else in the world but you can do that. I haven't seen it.
Can sponsor me Guinness World Record?
Excuse me. At my home, when there was huge outcry because of so many things,
Yeah.
Then our Bharat son, he managed to meet him. I call him. You do in my room.
Yeah.
People say you are fake. So you should do before me. I gave 150 words.
Yeah.
167 words.
First I did. He passed. Then I call him.
Yeah.
And former IGP Ramesh Chan. I am the former ambassador of America, Dr. Suresh Charise. His wife, Dr. Mrs. Charise, doctor. We four examining him. By the time.
Yes. 167 words in 38 seconds. He memorized. Yes.
Twice 10. That is why I supported him.
So many people.
So otherwise, I didn't believe. Without doing, who will believe?
Yeah. Can I ask you a question? One question.
Okay.
You know when they found the papers behind, the press conference? They found the paper under the desk, and a lot of people said you were fake. You remember?
Today?
No, last year.
Last year there was
They find the papers.
Reporters Club.
Yes.
there was conspiracy.
Why did they find that?
फसाए भन्नु त षड्यन्त्र गरे
There was conspiracy.
Oh, you think they put it there?
Their Indian agent,
Okay.
Indian was the number one memory king. So he defeated. That was that Gyan, They managed to make him fake. That's why they stayed long time.
That was harassment on
Harassment of,
Oh, they
harassment. Because
framed you.
No,
Yeah.
he's from far western regions and very difficult area.
Very
He's-
remote area,
Very
Africa.
remote area and
Yes,
very poor person. So everybody is just harassing him. That is why I call him. He managed. First I examine thoroughly. Okay. Then IGP, Institute Journal, Ramesh Chan,
Yeah.
and Private Secretary of
General
Chan,
Police, Chief of Nepal Police.
Nepal Police. I called at my home. Home. We examined thoroughly. And we also, that all the document we sent to Guinness office also.
Yeah.
They didn't reply, I don't know. He can do, he has power with the blessing of goddess, Kali.
Okay.
Ma. So he did, 1200 page, 12 Nepali, 1200 page, 12 minutes.
Yeah.
He replied.
In my domain, consultation, it depends on, you see, the different kind of distraction disturb him. Otherwise, if peaceful, calm and a peaceful place, he can memorize whole book in 15 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. He did it in front of us.
Yeah.
He did in front of us.
I get it.
He didn't go outside the room.
I know, that was good.
म उता
You
गएन
stay here. Yeah.
त्यही नेपाली people doubt me
Yeah.
because I go into
Of course.
room to memorize.
Me too. Yeah. A question,
Memorize.
Why?
But this is divine powers. And need flow what God say.
He did consultation to memorize. So he used to go outside the room at the time.
To concentrate.
आज यही
The problem.
So it take time because of distraction. We all are here, camera is here,
Yeah. It's harder.
noise in outside.
More distraction.
So it take time.
We searched all the things on body also.
Yeah. I saw you move.
By the time they blame, he brought that paper from house.
Yeah.
Written already. This is nonsense.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I would love to bring you to the USA. I will say, if people have a hard time believing that divine power.
They don't believe?
Yes, but they want. I think a lot of people are going to ask questions. It's difficult for people to accept. Do you understand?
One thing.
विश्वास गर्दैन त्यही भएर उनीहरूले चाहिँ सोधेको क्वेसनको तुरन्तै जवाफ चाहिँ उनीहरूलाई यो सबै यताउता गरेको उनीहरूले विश्वास गर्दैन टक उनीहरूले सोध्ने बित्तिकै जवाफ दिन सक्नु
म यो घटाउने तयारीमा छु पनि भन्नु न
I'm not saying I'm
He's
not.
trying.
Yeah.
He's trying not to show the divine power. He's just teach people to practice our technique.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
That's good.
I want to tell you.
Do you know why you have divine power? Why you?
Because.
Why not him?
No. Excuse me. I discussed with my guru. I talk. So last life, before birth, he was a very good person. He distributed and he did welfare to the people.
So the reincarnation.
That is why deposit money, deposit work, contributions. So he got this. Otherwise, it depends on the contribution, past life. That is why he got. This is the reason.
He earned it, yeah. Let me ask you, what do you want in life?
Okay. What
do you want to do with this gift?
जिन्दगीमा म अब नेपाली बोल्छु हजुर इ बुक गरिदिनु है ट्रान्सलेट म नेपाली बोल्छु हजुर
हुन्छ
जिन्दगीमा इतिहासमा नाम राख्न चाहेको छु
That means you want to establish his name in the history.
र आफूभित्र भएको क्षमता बाँड्न चाहन्छु
What did you say?
You want to do something for the people, for the nation, and for the whole world.
Okay.
You want to contribute something from his side in his life.
Do you want to give this knowledge to people?
Knowledge to all.
Yes.
Knowledge to all, to revolution, to change the transformation of our education system in the whole world.
Yeah.
And
Teach me English.
Okay.
That is why his basic goal is to change the education systems.
Okay.
Because it takes to read 1 year also, 10 years also you can buy it.
Yeah.
But within the 10 minutes you can do.
15 minutes.
Yeah. No, the power is, it would help a lot of children, school.
Yes, you want to teach.
You want to contribute for the people, for the humanity.
No.
But you in no success in Nepal? Is
Pardon?
have you been successful in Nepal?
No, just waiting. This is nowadays because of the COVID-19.
Yeah.
Not allowed to
He is in
go
primary phase. He Guinness record भयो
च्याम्पियन भयो हो च्याम्पियन
Guinness record for
च्याम्पियनको चाहिँ म राखेँ च्याम्पियन बुक अफ द ओल्ड रेकर्ड द लङ्गेस्ट सिक्वेन्स अफ अब्जेक्ट मेमोराइज
But it's not a validated.
इन 1 minute is 70 words
Yeah, but that's not a.
राखिसकेको भन्नु न
That record book is not prestigious. It's not Guinness Book of World Records. Guinness Book of World Records, that book here, right? So people.
He already set Guinness record.
But not officially.
Already, officially.
Where? You
Yes.
have the certificate?
एपले चाहिँ भएको छ एपले हो
apply that.
सर्टिफिकेट होइन च्याम्पियन बुक अफ द ओल्ड रेकर्ड सर्टिफिकेट गिनिस ओल्ड रेकर्ड एप्लाई
Applied.
Applied. Okay.
We examine.
When do you do it?
त्यहाँबाट के आएन रेस्पोन्स भन्नु न
कहिले गरे हो
You don't know yet.
2 months or something.
3 month
But you applied.
एप्लाई
Okay.
3 months before he just applied for Guinness record.
सर्टिफिकेट आएन
Okay. Yeah, it takes time. It takes time to get the application.
भन्नु न सर्टिफिकेट आएको छ
So what's the record? The number of words in 1 minute?
कति 160 हैन
150 वटा 38 सेकेन्ड
150
38 second, 167 word.
So that's the Guinness record he's trying to set
yes
in 30
He
seconds.
already applied for that.
I see.
initial I was a judge you are judge inspector general of police Ramesh you are judge former ambassador of America
Yeah.
Dr. Suresh Chaliche the wife Dr. Milind Chaliche we 4 were the judge.
Okay.
So we finalized. First I examined thoroughly, then I invited this all. Then we compile documents and all the documents we sent for the Guinness World. But we are not
सर्टिफिकेट
getting
नट फेरि एप्लाई
Got it.
सर्टिफिकेट आएन
Maybe-
क्यान्सल भयो
भनिसक्यो भने
It takes time.
सर सर
We got bell bats?
सर मासु खानु न हजुर खानु हामीलाई चाहिँ
So I think we can, one moment, we'll maybe finish filming. But thank you.
वेलकम सर
Thank you so much.
water.
वाटर पानी
Chisupani.
So his mission is very good.
Yeah.
You want to, this is poor country, Nepal.
Yeah.
So you want to revolutionize, change the transformation from this illiteracy to literacy.
Yeah.
Change the rate of the education. Number 1. Nepal should be number 1 in education. Then you will go to everywhere
त्यहाँबाट
to
एउटा
teach.
पुगेन अरे
But the power
क्यान्सल भइसक्यो होइन क्यान्सल भइसकेर एउटा यो सर्टिफिकेट आइसक्यो यो त्यो भन्नु अब फेरि हामी गर्छौँ एप्लाई भन्नु न क्यान्सल भएको छ
Quick question. If I wrote, if I wrote,
किन भन्ने कुरा
if I wrote 167 words and gave it to you, how long to memorize?
त्यही अघि अघि कति टाइम लाग्यो त्यति भन्नु ल
The procedure is the same. Procedure is the same.
सेम
So 30 seconds to look, but then for 30 minutes.
लगभग 1 hour
Okay.
Same.
सेम
Got it. Okay. Okay. Well, here you have Bijay Shahi. Judge for yourself. I have a lot of questions. I'm very intrigued, very impressed. I think there's a lot we can learn from him, and maybe give him a shot to explain himself a little more. I think I need to analyze this a little more, but I'm very happy that you met with me, and
Thank you, sir.
He's been very kind. Nothing here felt fake. Some things were a little out of the ordinary that I'm not used to, but that's a different culture for me. So thank you for watching, and hopefully we can maybe bring you to the United States and try to show you to the world. I'd love to try to help you.
Okay. You should get permission from
अनि त्यो त्यो नभन्नु के भन्नु उहाँले
अमेरिका जाने हो भने
यस 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 अमेरिका
Yeah.
He is interested to visit America.
Yeah.
यस सो नेपाली पुपुल डाउट
Yeah. You have to learn more English too,
इंग्लिश
from him.
टिच मी
Yeah.
1 month भित्रमा सक्छु सिक्छु भन्नु त
Within 1 month, you can improve.
इम्प्रुभ
Yeah.
इङ्ग्लिस
Yeah, with the memory.
ओके ओके
Because
All right, thank you, man.
थ्याङ्क यू सर